you that follow us have probably gathered, we absolutely love living in Winnie, our adorable little RV. So we are going to share with you today 5 things that have really enhanced our life inside of Winnie.
Yeah, if you're looking to have your own RV or build your own van, I think these things are all something that are very, very useful to know about.
Yeah, and fun. The first one is our 25-foot Scrunchy Hose. And Connor, you use this a lot.
I do, Brittany.
Yes, Connor, tell me about the Scrunchy Hose.
The Scrunchy Hose is amazing, actually. I don't think I've ever used a Scrunchy Hose before in my life, but this thing gets to be about 4 to 6 feet when it's all scrunched up. So it's like very, very small and compact, but it's able to pull out to 25 feet long. So we're able to hook up and fill up our freshwater tank from 25 feet away.
It's really amazing, and we store it in one of our outside compartments, and it literally fits into this little Ziploc bag.
Yeah, if you've played around with garden hoses before, they're very clunky. They're very hard to wrap up any tighter than maybe a loop about this big. So the Scrunchy Hose is definitely something that is awesome to have in a small, compact home like this.
Yeah, and they're heavy too, which is... And it came with a sprayer attachment, so we haven't done this yet, but theoretically we could also hook that up and wash, you know, the outside of Winnie or ourselves or anything. The second thing is Velcro. We use
Velcro.
Yeah, we do love Velcro, and we use a lot of Velcro in Winnie. We specifically use it around the windows. That's how we put up our curtains. Our curtains have Velcro on them, and the beautiful framing that Connor put up around all of our windows.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Has Velcro on it as well, so they stick right up. And
then the cabinets. And the cabinets are much like heavier duty than, say, curtains, and they hold very, very well. Really, so the way that we did that was just glue, extra glue than I think what the Velcro comes with. Right, yeah, the Velcro does come with like sticky adhesive backing on the back, but we get super glue and we get the gel kind of super glue, because I think this is important. I'm very into the gel super glue. It is important. Because if you're doing anything that is not on a flat surface, you want the glue to be able to stay in place while you attach whatever it is you're sticking up, in this case Velcro, and the gel one holds its shape very nicely. We've also used Velcro on our exterior cabinetry that is built on with Winnie, because some of her locks don't work that awesome, so we've used Velcro just to hold that down. So Velcro is amazing. I mean, you can use it all over the place. I used to have those Velcro shoes. Just saying. Moving on. Hooks. Number 3. Hooks. We use a lot of hooks in Winnie. I'm kind of obsessed with hooks. Yeah, but they are an amazing space saver. They're like, you know, like this. They look, it's like a hook. And you can put them just about anywhere, and we have them in multiple sizes. We use them a lot to hang things, as they are a hook. I know this seems very simplistic, but I will tell you, there's so many things that have been easier because we have these hooks. I particularly love the hooks in the shower. Right. There's so much empty, unused space in the shower 99% of the time, except when we're showering. And it's really easy to utilize that space with hooks, hanging up clothes to dry, or maybe cloths that we want to use in the future on the floor or whatever, and we don't necessarily want to put them away every single time. And then when we do want to shower or use that space, we can just move that stuff to the side for 5 or 10 minutes. Exactly. We also hang our broom back there. We have a hook that we hang our toiletry kit on. We hang our speaker system that then we charge as we're driving. So we have hooks in the ceiling in spaces where there's unused kind of space. Yeah, upper space. And then we also have hooks inside the cabinetry, because oftentimes we open up the cabinet and we put something on a shelf, but then we have all this space up here. Exactly. So we can put in like rubber bands or like a hanging cleaning scrubby. Put a tape in there, hanging tape in there. Number 4. This is a good one. This is maybe my favorite on the list. We have a great Instagram post of this. It's our blackboard paint. We redid our fridge recently and painted the front with blackboard paint, and it has just been the most fun project. It's so fun to have, well, the colors that we used for the chalk, the liquid chalk that we put on, are just like vibrant and beautiful, and I love having this area that we can change. You know, we really love change, and we always have new ideas and things that are exciting us, so we've created this extra space out of kind of nothing, really, that showcases our life. It does, and like you said, it adds so much color and vibrancy into our space. Yeah. By what it physically offers, and then also by what it brings up.
Exactly. Yeah. We have our goals on there, our goals together, our personal goals. We have our key components of life. We have like our
healthy pillars.
Our healthy 8 pillars that are important to us that we look to if we feel like something's a little off.
So this was just a space that was kind of unused. It didn't look bad, but now it just looks a whole lot better.
Looks amazing.
And chalkboard paint you can apply pretty much to any surface. I mean, there's a list of things that it will apply to on the back of the paint, and it's like everything.
Yeah, so you could do that on your wall or on something like a refrigerator or pretty much anything.
Metal, plastic, wood, vinyl.
And number 5, last but definitely not least, are our DC lights.
So all our RVs have a DC and an AC system. It would be very weird if you only had one of those systems. And the AC system is something that you have in your house. That's what most of your electronics run off of. That's a type of electricity. And DC is something that most vehicles run off of. So you like your cigarette lighter in your car, that is DC, and that's running off of a battery system.
These DC lights that we have in Winnie, they are the originals. I did keep them, and they're amazing because they take basically no power to run on. Even if our battery is all but dead, the lights will still go on in Winnie.
And that's super important when you're living in a small house running off of DC with a limited quantity of electricity.
Yes, there are also lots of options with LED lights. We've played around with those, and they're very affordable online. Very bright, very fun colors. You can get them with a remote control. There's a lot to play around with there.
DC lighting is definitely something you want to consider if you are building your own RV or van from scratch. It might just be something you don't think about, but a DC system is really, I think, what you want to set your sights on for most of your electronics that you can.
It's great too because Conor recently installed solar power for Winnie, and that's another thing that can run right off of the solar power without the inverter. We're gonna keep making these videos in our RV series.
Hashtag RV life.
Yes. About things we love about RV living, answering questions all of you have had. So
just little things that we do on day to day that maybe are like we're used to but are probably new to people living this lifestyle.
Definitely. We're gonna be posting them on this channel, on Conor's channel. So if this interests you, give it a thumbs up, share it around, keep watching out for our series, and we'll both catch you guys again soon.
See you soon.
Bye.
Mwah.